We started the day with one simple idea: to wander somewhere new, somewhere off the map. No plans, no expectations, just the two of us, letting the day unfold. We'd been in Istanbul for a few weeks and we wanted to go deeper. Not deeper into tourist sites or famous food stalls, but deeper into the parts of the city that most people pass by completely. The parts that don't make it into anyone's highlight reel. We are on the northeast side of Beyoğlu, which is the same district that we're staying in, but it's a little bit different. We're going to be walking over towards the Golden Horn, towards the riverside. This is an undiscovered area for us here in Istanbul, so let's go check it out and we'll bring you along every step of the way. We began, like many walks in Istanbul, going downhill. That's how it goes here. Every direction leads to a slope, and this one was steep. Istanbul is built on hills, stacked and twisted, layered in ways that only make sense once you're walking them. So the one thing you need to know about Istanbul is that it is a very walkable city. However, there are lots of hills. Going up, going down. Be sure when you're walking around Istanbul, you bring some comfy, good walking shoes, because it is definitely a trek, but it is worth it. It is such a great walk. No matter where you are, you're intrigued by everything around you, the architecture, the history. Everything's just a huge adventure traveling through time here in Istanbul. So no high heels or flats for you gals out there. Make sure to bring some good sneaks to be able to enjoy the entire day exploring through the historical and beautiful city of Istanbul. We found ourselves in a purely residential part of the city. No hotels, no boutiques, just everyday life. Kids playing, people heading to the market, cats sunbathing like they own the streets. It felt familiar, but not to us. Familiar to the people who live there, and that made us want to know it even more.
Well, this part of Istanbul is way less crowded than the other side. There really aren't too many tourists out here. It seems like a lot of locals are looking for a nice walk.
As we walked, the noise of the city softened, the pace slowed, and then suddenly we could smell the salt in the air. We realized we were close to the water. We didn't plan it, we didn't map it, we just kept walking, and Istanbul led us right there. And what struck us was how calm it all was. No crowds, no noise. It was a beautiful Saturday, the kind of day where it feels like the whole city steps outside. And somehow we were the only ones that were not from the neighborhood. The touristy areas are beautiful, they're nice. I understand why people want to go there, especially if they're here for just like a week or even a couple of days. But man, if you have the opportunity to go and explore other neighborhoods, other parts of this city, you gotta do it, because there's magic around every corner. There was this little park tucked into a side street. Families out for lunch, kids chasing soccer balls, birds everywhere. It was simple, perfect actually. And then in the middle of this deeply local, untouristed part of Istanbul, we saw it. There it was.
I swear this wasn't intentional, though my wife is questioning everything right now. But I did just find my favorite pizza that I miss the most. I know it sounds ridiculous. It's a very cheap pizza.
For Jonathan, it was like the universe planted it there just for him. His favorite guilty pleasure, Little Caesars, right in the place where he least expected it. John genuinely loves Little Caesars more than any other fast food chain. It's kind of crazy to me.
I don't know if anything brings me more joy than this beautiful piece of art. When we get it home, we might get this installed in the kitchen just to bring back this beautiful memory. Man, I'm already drooling. I'm so excited about this pizza. We got some puffs. It's a new item, and everyone online is raving about it, saying that these puffs are really special. Little Caesars to me is like what other people consider McDonald's globally to them. That's their home. Oh, there's my Big Mac. No, Little Caesars. That's my home. That's my slice of heaven.
The irony wasn't lost on us, that in one of the most local neighborhoods we've been to in Istanbul, he found home in a pizza chain. But that's what this lifestyle does to you. When you travel full-time, your idea of home shifts. It becomes moments, little things that catch you by surprise, sometimes even a slice of familiarity in the middle of the unfamiliar.
If you're in America right now, go get yourself a deep dish from Little Caesars. Let it just change your life. It's golden, crispy, loving. It's got this perfect like crisp on the edge, cheese, perfection, slight acid, lovely puffy dough. Can't get that out here, but you can get Puffy Boys. Puffy Boys. Happy boy has arrived. This is so hot. I know I'm gonna burn myself. Luckily, I've been drooling a lot, so that should help cool that down. This place is special. Oh, good. Really cheesy, garlic, buttery, and honestly, the ambiance of this store. I mean, you're probably looking at this place and redesigning your house right now.
After lunch, we kept walking. More locals, more hills, people going about their Saturday routines, and once again, we felt like we had stepped into a place that wasn't designed for us, but welcomed us anyways. We passed bakeries, little dessert shops, fruit stands. We saw kids dragging their siblings down the street, old men drinking tea, women shopping for groceries. There was nothing remarkable about any of it, and that made it all the more beautiful. At one point, we passed a row of police trucks, big, armored, silent. It was a little jarring, and we both had that quick gut check moment. Are we still in the right place? Are we pushing too far? But Istanbul, even in its quietest corners, never made us feel unsafe. Just aware, and aware is good. Then Jonathan spotted a graveyard, and he had an idea. Shortcut through the cemetery, he said. We gave it a shot. It was one of those strange detours that gives a walk some weight.
As you guys know, when it comes to romance, my level's different. You know, I take it to that next level, like romantic walk through the graveyard with your wife. It's romantic, babe. Look at all the couples that chose to be together till death do them part. Take notes, gentlemen. That's how you get them. That's how you keep them.
There's something calming about being around stillness, a reminder of time, of presence, of how small and lucky we are to be exactly where we are in that moment. From there, we kept going. The streets grew quieter again, the buildings older, some were closed down, some looked like they hadn't been touched in decades, and for a moment we questioned it. Were we heading in the right direction? Were we too far off path? But that's the thing about wandering. You don't really know you're on the right path until you find something worth discovering, and that's exactly what happened.
Every day, I try to just push us just one step out of that comfort zone, just a little bit further every day. It's so important to do that, or what's the point in living? Just to sit back and enjoy the show? No. How boring is it if you just stay stagnant or never exceed that level that you've always been capable of doing? It's not bad. We're having fun. See how Quinn's doing. You nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. The great thing about Turkey is I feel safe everywhere we go. We're just in a totally different part of town. I have absolutely no idea where we are. We are definitely lost, but I really like this area. It is peaceful, it is quiet.
Just as we started to feel unsure, the street opened up, and there it was, a massive park, untouched by tourists, quiet, peaceful, locals barbecuing, kids flying kites, couples curled into benches together.
This is beautiful. It's a beautiful park. We're right on the river. You can see the bridges, the boats. Everyone's out here having a picnic or playing on the playground. This is such a vibe. Oh, I love it here. This is exactly where I want to be on a Saturday afternoon into the evening.
There was even a railway track running right through the park like a secret walkway. We followed it and we found a bench by the water and we sat. It is so incredibly peaceful. This is definitely a great spot to just watch the sunset. This is exactly where we were hoping to be able to spend our weekend. We sat until the sun dropped behind the city skyline, until the breeze reminded us that it was time to go.
The sun has officially set, and that is the end of golden hour, so it's time to head back home.
We picked up something simple to eat on the way back.
There he is. He's collected the food. Bag secured. Oh shit. We gotta catch the bus. We're running. Hopefully we make it. Fingers crossed.
We didn't capture every moment, but we didn't need to, because what we felt that day stayed with us. A day without a plan, a walk with no map, a pizza shop, a graveyard, and a park that felt like it was waiting for us to find it. That's what travel can be. Not always exciting, not always easy, but real. And when you let yourself get a little lost, you might just find exactly what you didn't know you needed. That's why we travel. That's why we keep going. Not for the checklist, but for the moments that surprise you.